Hey everyone, hope you're keeping safe and that you're still keeping those energy and motivational levels going. Today I want to talk about dating under COVID or under lockdown. I've had quite a few single people reach out to me and say that they're finding it extremely difficult to date under these unusual circumstances. And that makes a lot of sense because the whole sort of dating process has been disrupted. So for example, we go online, we use a lot of online dating platforms like Bumble, Tinder, dating matching services, etc. And we go from online to offline. In other words, we meet up with the person face to face and we carry on the conversation and the relationship offline. But now obviously under COVID, we can't do that. So what's happening here is the dating cycle is getting drawn out longer and longer. Now, on the one hand, this is frustrating a lot of people, but on the other hand, it's actually a good thing. Because what's happening is it's actually forcing us to take time to really get to know somebody online first. We've had to become less picky and less choosy. Generally, we would kind of look at someone's profile and we'd either swipe left or swipe right and move on. Whereas now, because we've got time on our hands and because we're forced into being confined, we're spending a lot of time online and we're taking time to actually get to look at people's profiles and read up about them. And we're spending more time online chatting with them because we can't move the relationship offline. So here are some quick sort of tips and feedback that I've had from people that are doing online dating. In that, first of all, from a conversation point of view, you need to be able to have conversation around different types of topics, different types of interests, to really keep the connection going, because it takes an effort. Dating online is actually not that much different to having a long distance relationship. So you've got to make more of an effort to connect, so make time for each other online, to communicate online. And that's not only just through WhatsApp messages and voice notes, but actual face-to-face time online. Really getting to engage with a person, getting to know them on a deeper level. Some things that are off-putting when it comes to dating online, is because this person is now seeing into your personal space, especially if you're doing video or FaceTiming. And some of the things that can put somebody off if you're trying to impress someone is your surroundings, your environment. So be aware of where you are connecting with someone online. Is your room messy? Is it untidy? Do you have clothes lying all over the place? Do you have dirty dishes all over the place? Where you're having the conversation, is there bright light behind you that the person can't see you? Either the light is so sharp they can't see you, or it's too dark and they can't see you. Little things like this that we don't think of actually are important in the way we contact and connect with people online. The next thing is how you're showing up, particularly in terms of your appearance. Now, because we're locked at home, we're kind of comfy in our own environment, and so we may not necessarily take the time to kind of dress up and show up like we would if we were going on an actual date with someone. So be aware of showing up in your, your tracky pants, your sort of sloppy shirt, sweatshirt, that kind of thing, not having brushed your hair, maybe not shaved, whatever it might be, okay? But just make an appearance, because first impressions still count. And if you take care of your appearance, what that does is it tells people that you have respect for yourself and you take care of yourself. In other words, your personal hygiene. So if you're having a bad hair day, then say to that person, sorry, I'm having a bad hair day. But, and I'm saying that because I know a lot of us can't even go and have our hair cut at hairdressers at the moment. So things like that. And then also be aware of the noise that's going on around you. Do you have dogs barking in the background? If you happen to be a single parent that's on the dating scene, are your kids screaming in the background? Because those noises can be distracting as well. So be aware of those things. And then once you want to kind of move your relationship to that next level, just be creative about how you are dating, because you can still date online. So there's lots of apps that you can use. There's free galleries, virtual galleries, where you can go and kind of take a tour together. And then talk about the experience and what you're seeing. You can watch movies together. You can even have a dinner date. So set up the scene, light candles, cook your own meal, and agree to meet online at the same time, so 7 p.m. at night, and actually have a dinner date. even perhaps while you're cooking dinner, share what you're cooking and how you're going about it. This really gives you an opportunity to let someone into your world and to see who you are behind the scenes. So, often when we're dating, we put on our best performance because we're trying to impress. But the more we get comfortable with someone, our true colors come out and our true selves start coming out. I hope those few tips help you if you are single and you're out there on the dating scene. I know one thing that some people are saying that they are very nervous about is they're getting requests to kind of break the rules and go and meet up. Now, obviously, that's your choice if that's what you want to do, but be very aware and understand the risks involved with that. If you are going to go and meet someone, please keep yourself safe and follow the safety regulations. Or worst case scenario, wait until we get out of lockdown and wait until then to meet someone, but still be cautious because, this virus is deadly. And if you've got any questions, if you are struggling, if you want to know more about dating online, please reach out to me, DM me, be happy to help you where you are.